let me transfer you.
Switch to Farm Bureau Insurance today and get real service instead of getting really tangled up. For auto, home, life, and health, get the membership advantage. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
I wasn't able to sense it right away. I mean, coming in, I knew we had a very good group, a group of special guys, and I mean, we were all close that year, and we all set goals within ourselves. I mean, we kind of played around with it and kind of said we wanted to take this program to heights that it had never been and stuff. But I mean, right from the bat, I knew it was a good group of guys. So,
Eric McBride, I wondered if a player would prefer in this sort of league situation to have a champion based on tie-breaking procedures or whatever, or be a co-champion or tri-champion or quad champion, or however it might play out just with the records.
I'd say, most kids or, athletes in this league, I'd say, would want to be co-champs or have the ability to be co-champs. I mean, most teams want to win it outright, but, a lot of times, like this year, you got, the triangle effect with teams like, Villanova beats us, they lose to New Hampshire, William & Mary beats New Hampshire, and hopefully, this week we can get a W versus William & Mary. And, a lot of teams go, with this conference, mainly having a co-champs is probably better off than having, the argument of a tiebreaker.
Thank you.
Have you seen, can you tell on film difference in their defense from what you've faced the last 3 years? Does it pop out that much, or is it more subtle stuff that they've just had to fine-tune?
They got another year of experience. The defensive line is, I thought they were great last year, and they pretty much returned each one of those guys. And you got Adrian Tracy coming off the edge, who's been a dominant force in this league for the past two years. They're solid defense. Just like last year, when we went up there last year, they played us tough. They didn't give us much of anything. So, just from watching film, they've gotten bigger, stronger, and faster. Just one of the things, as an offense, we know we have to come ready. We have to do everything we need to do this week to prepare for them.
You will both get a chance to play after this week. Is this one of those rare instances where this is like a playoff game without the penalty of ending your season should you happen to lose? Do you get a chance to maybe try some stuff against a playoff caliber team that may help you out afterwards?
Well, it's definitely a playoff caliber team, and it's another tough game. Each week we face a tough opponent. I truly think every game we played this year, we've gotten everybody's best because everybody's been trying to come at us, and we treat every game like a playoff game pretty much. So it's another game for us. It's got a lot of trophy on the line, co-championship on the line. But we can't get caught up. Well, we can't get caught up in all the outside things. We know that we have to execute. We have to go out there, run, tackle, and play football once the whistle blows. So we're going to do everything we have to do this week to prepare.
Eric, you've been going against this offense now for a couple of years, and in the past, they used to have to outscore people. They don't have to do that anymore. What does that mean facing their offense when they know, does that can it give an offense an extra sense of security that might even make them more dangerous if that's possible?
They have a great defense, but at the same time, we have a great defense. So this just makes it to be a great game. Not, too worried about our offense being shut down or anything. I have 100% faith that Eric Ward and our running backs, O-line and wide receivers will put up points, and have faith in our defense that we'll be able to minimize the amount they'll be able to put up on the board. So I think this is just the makings of a great game, and this is what you want. This is why we came to the school, and this is our whole team. We're hungry to get this win and just come out and compete with them.
Yeah, for both you guys, just talk a little bit about the benefits of such an experienced, older, veteran kind of team, especially getting to this point in the season and looking ahead to playoffs and that sort of thing.
I mean, it's always great having that experience, and obviously we have that with this team. I mean, just having guys that, keep the younger guys in line, the guys who haven't been in this position, the guys who haven't played in big games like this where everything matters. It's just great because, we've kind of faced the highs of highs over the past 2 years, and we've been at our lowest points too. Just having guys who can keep the rest of the team together and know that, there's still football left to play and still come out each week and battle. So.
Being such a veteran team, at halftime, say you're losing the game or something by a couple points or things aren't going your way, you might be even winning the game, but you just feel like you're physically getting beat. You have enough leadership on our team that, each guy can talk to the next man and tell him, step his game up without, discouraging them in a way. It's more like constructive criticism, and like we all, since we've been around each other so long, we all kind of understand each other and believe in each other and got faith, that each person can do their job well enough that will help us win the game. And certain people, you believe they have the potential to make the big play, or especially on our team with all the veterans, and you never know who is going to make the big play because everybody's smart, everybody watches film, everybody understands what it takes to win. So just having the older guys on the team, and all of us being older guys, that we just know any play can be a game-changing play.
For both of you guys, how much, if at all, did last week kind of help you guys? They went through a brutally tough game with New Hampshire, and you guys didn't have a bye week, but obviously you didn't have to play very much football last week. Was there anything to last week that kept you in your routine yet allowed you to kind of recharge the batteries a little bit this late in the year?
You get the routine, watching film and practice and that type of stuff. But, going to play them, not all the, starters didn't really play the second half. So came out yesterday for practice. Legs felt real good, real fresh and, faster than you normally would if you were to play a game, a whole game, a battle like we did with Villanova. I was sore for like the next 3 days after that game. After Georgetown, it was more I was fresh the next day, ready to go again, ready to play Wayne Mayer and prepare for him. So I think playing to Georgetown, that helped a lot of guys, and it also helped the younger guys get experience to say you have a man go down, the next man will step up. He'll be ready since he has some more experience behind his belt.
Eric, you want to talk about that as well?
He pretty much covered it.
Well, then in your case, I'm not going to let you get off the hook without saying anything. Has it dawned on you yet? Have you started to think about the things you're doing now are kind of the last time you're going to do them? It's been 5 years, and all of a sudden it's the last, Wednesday practice that you'll ever have in the regular season, that kind of thing.
Yeah, can't really forget it because everybody's reminding me, especially Coach London every day, my mom and dad pretty much. But starting to realize it. That everything's kind of winding down here, kind of coming. This whole college career is kind of coming to an end. But I think it's just kind of made me appreciate it a little bit more, and made me appreciate these final couple of days. It's just going out to practice and just the extra time that I spend hanging around these group of guys. I'm gonna miss it. So hopefully we can do what it takes to extend this season. So,
why do you think Coach London is constantly reminding you of that? Is there some motivation in the back of his head for you, do you think?
I think it's a little motivation tactic he's doing. It's also, that's the only reason I can think he's doing it, because it's pretty cruel if you ask me. Cruel and unusual punishment, but I think it's a little motivational too. So.